Did T-Roy really rob ChiefKeef? You know, I've been hearing that on the internet. I didn't see it. I didn't really want to speak on it. I'm only speaking on it because I got about 20 DMs about that. I wasn't going to speak on it, but 2 DMs came today. So I said, that's enough. I'm going to talk about it. I can't verify that news. You know, you didn't heard that story on the internet. Someone had said that story who used to be in Oblock. I get it. And it could be true because I'm not in the O. And there's people in the O who know stories that we don't know. So I do get it. I can say that I don't think it ain't that far-fetched. You know, I can't verify, but I do believe it was issues. And I said that in plenty of blogs. All the stories of ChiefKeef got a warrant. Look, Sosa not the dude who care about a warrant. He beat niggas upside the head with AK-47s and all kind of shit. You can ask Ramsey the Great. I never looked at it like that. I always thought ChiefKeef knew about the back door before anybody knew about the back door. You know, things happened to him. Relatives of his, friends of his, people then did dirty shit and took lives of people who he really cares about. Plus, he from out there. He remember who was thirsty before he blew up. So, you know, they even thirsty now that he's Sosa. And I think people don't understand that. You know, ChiefKeef then lost Capo. ChiefKeef lost actually like a stepbrother. ChiefKeef then lost a lot of people, man, that's close to him that then went back out there and were gunned down and lost their life due to gun violence and shit like that. I don't want to just name names because there can be a lot of people and shit like that. So I think ChiefKeef knew that. He took the people he cared about and got the fuck away and didn't get nobody no features or none of that shit. If you thought ChiefKeef was still fucking with you, then you had to be crazy. I think it was issues with that. A lot of people got salty. We seen it with T-Roy coming in, you know, main man 4CG, and 4CG was cool with like ChiefKeef. He put him on. So that was kind of funny and confusing with that issue because T-Roy was saying a little slick shit about Sosa in that beef. Then we all seen the King Von shit. You know, Von seemed like he fucked with Sosa, but he did say several things about Sosa too. Then we all heard about the Boss Top incident, you know, the Pampers and all kind of shit. And then we done seen old videos like Beastie riding around with Oblock A-Roy who was saying stories about ChiefKeef. I think he knew that. ChiefKeef was very smart. You got to understand, when he blew up, it wasn't a lot of these rappers out. It was really just him and a lot of people who was trying to get to where he was at. So it was once upon a time, ChiefKeef was hot. Nobody else was hot. He was looking like fool, you know. ChiefKeef dropped I Don't Like, you know, and everybody else was out here struggling to get their music to do views. He was doing 20, 30 millions of views. He started looking like a bacon and egg cheese sandwich, you know. Overnight, ChiefKeef looked like a cheeseburger, you know, and people were jealous, you know, because everybody wanted that and shit like that. So, you know, shit got crazy. And I think he distanced himself from the hood. So I understand the stories, but I also thought that it was things that happened, you know. Things maybe we don't know about. Street niggas don't always put the stories on the air. Some things ain't meant for the internet. So I always thought it was personal things that happened in the hood to add on to the fact that people lost their lives. It was danger out here and shit like that. You guys remember when the drill culture popped out, it was so dangerous that people like Lil J, you know, was in like PC. You know, not because I think he was scared to fight, but because I think he had a lot of enemies when he first went in there. The drill culture just popped off, you know. You feel me? His head was on a platter, you know, and I think the jails kind of looked at that, you know, at how aggressive it was towards him and shit like that. So I'm going to keep you updated on this, but I've been hearing the stories. That's why I want to ask y'all, and I'm going to try to keep it 100 with me and on front. Do you think T-Roy really robbed ChiefKeef? Or do you think this is just an internet story that just got put on the internet and people running with it? I'd love to know what you think. Leave a comment. It's the homie True Teller, the Street Porter. Bleh, 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 bleh.